Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Kimuzi, am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can. You are very audible.
Okay, perfect. Now, I wish to convey my deep condolences to the families and friends of the brave Kenyans that we lost in the uh, which we lost in the Mandamano. May God rest their souls in eternal peace and those families get closure. And as I start, I would be, I'll take some time, so I hope each and everyone would allow me to speak so that I can be able to demystify the man who is called William Ruto and the solutions that we have and where are we going. He hosted the space today, and it was a teacher who is, yani alikuwa ni mtu anasomea watu. He was not there to be able to talk and to be able to. Sorry, my background is quite noisy. So, William Ruto is a conman in chief and not commander in chief. And the government is heading now is a crime scene. We are the ones who gave him power through the ballot, and we can still be able to get him out of office. I don't want to attack Osama. I don't want to attack anyone who has let us down. They did what they could do. All I can say is let us soldier on. Now, Mr. William Ruto is somebody, you guys are talking about this runaway corruption, but I need to bring to your attention, Kimuzi. Each and every morning, Central Bank of Kenya takes money, about 17 million shillings to State House, which has been the norm. And why do they take? It is always in denominations of Kenyan shillings, dollars, pounds, and euros and yen. It is always taken to State House just because of any emergency of the presidency. He can be able to survive within that day. But the question is, does that money go back to Central Bank of Kenya? No. Where does that money go? Every day, 17 million shillings leaves Central Bank of Kenya to State House, and it never comes back. William Ruto and the people who surround him are a group of conmen. There are a lot of people who have lost their money. There are a lot of people who have closed their businesses, and there are a lot of people who have been conned. I have the list of all the people who have been conned by the government, including the president himself and the people around him. William Ruto is in that office. You guys wonder where does Oscar Sudi get the money? When William Ruto was the deputy president, Oscar Sudi used to take people to the deputy president's residence each and every morning between 5:30 and 6. You're going to meet William Ruto, you have to give out 5 million shillings. And they used to divide. William Ruto appears somewhere, sits, talks to the people. If he sees you are credible, he will do business with you. And he will not do business with you, he's going to steal your money. So that is major corruption number 2. These people are in that office to sell their time. You can't be able to see them. And if you will be able to see them, you will have to fork out money. And this man, William Ruto, his litmus paper first to go for presidency was during the yes and no campaigns. He schemed. He was able to raise the votes for the no brigade, then came into power, schemed how he's going to take over from President Uhuru Kenyatta by dividing the Kikuyu community. Sorry, we are tribeless, but I have to say as it is, where did the rain start beating us? So William Ruto came into that office, schemed. They fell out with Uhuru in 2016, late 2015, early 2016, and he was to be jailed in ICC. Were it not for Ambassador Monica Juma, who at this end betrayed Uhuru Kenyatta. She used to give information to her husband, and her husband used to give to Dennis Itumbi. And that is where the narrative of HNIB, Hustler Nation Intelligence Bureau, something of that bullshit came from. And McHugh, she's the only one who was retained by William Ruto in his government. Kimuzi, you can hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you. Go on.
So I'm audible, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
you are.
audible.
Very, very.
Okay, perfect. Now, when you are running a government, you should be a businessman, not a politician. You should be able to come up with solutions. William Ruto today has no business and has never been a businessman in his entire life. There is no factory or company that he has brought it from scratch. This is somebody today who I think in his all wisdom sat down and said, I was never employed until I became an MP. You heard that? So why would he want our children to be able to go outside, to go and have jobs, some stupid jobs in countries abroad, while his children here in this country have businesses? They are conning people, including even Nick, who was conned, a South Sudanese person, and other people who have been conned and were deported. So what you guys are seeing, you guys have not seen or heard of William Ruto. This guy, in terms of, he has zero respect even for a human being. That's all I can say. In the run-up to 2017 election, the guy schemed, sat down, divided the emerging leaders from the central region who could be a threat to his position, including the likes of William Kabogo, who they gave out a very, very, very bad narrative. And I can see he's here in the space. He can hear me. Actually, even you guys need to know that William Kabogo's son Alvin used to procure women for the PA of the president, and he used to be paid 400,000 shillings. And they used to take those girls to Riverside Drive in an apartment which was owned by Jomo Geshaga. All the money that was stolen from Eurobond was divided among